anything. That's what it came up. It gives you auto suggests, and it said "bye bitches" next to your name.
That's beautiful.
That is awesome.
And sad. I didn't see it at first.
No, we're gonna give it a couple of minutes. I know nobody's watching. I understand that nobody's gonna watch this, but I figure if anything else, give me a chance to do some stuff here.
Yeah.
But
what are you doing?
Oh, Facebook crashed. Come on. I went to post something. Oi.
Now that I just regurgitated my water everywhere. Oh, I got it on my picture. I got this on. Okay, well, I mean, it's supposed to be a water dragon, so I guess, I mean.
Well, you did a spit take because of it.
Whatever. It's some paper. It'll. What are you doing?
Alright, okay. So what we're doing here...
Nobody's
caring. Nobody's watching. Let's not focus on that little number of 0 next to the...
Well, you're gonna probably repost this as a...
I will probably edit all the other crap out of it that we didn't do it and make it into it, put a nice little title and everything on it. I don't think that's going to be the case. But, so, I mean, nobody's watching it. No. But what we were going to do is... No. We're gonna the next update. It's multiplayer now.
Yay!
And you can do unlimited base building. There's all kinds of new stuff. Supposedly they've tweaked the graphics and everything.
Let's go shoot some.
No, I'm not gonna shoot. I'm gonna try to avoid. Like you can go. It's like when you go into Grand Theft Auto.
You sound like you're playing Rust.
I know. When you go to Grand Theft Auto and you decide to say I don't want to be bothered. I don't want to. I want to go into safe mode or whatever.
Yeah.
You kind of become invisible, sorta. You got water all over this.
Oh, oops.
Yeah.
Oh
but
my
here,
gosh.
everybody's floating orbs. You don't have
what
to.
What did I do?
I know. You don't have to interact with people if you don't want to.
I didn't know I
Yeah, I know. You kind of just gave everything a personal rinsing. So, all right, we've given it. Nobody's watching. Let's just go ahead and play.
No,
I don't want to play for very long. Let's just join a random game. Let's just be because you can join with your friends. You can get like a party of I think up to
joke's
4.
on you. We have no friends.
Yeah, well there you go. So I mean, we don't have any kind of we don't have. Let's just take a new game. Take a new game. Let's do normal. Let's let's just do normal.
Chill exploration.
Chill.
The 90s lingo, yo.
Chill out, dude. I want to take pictures. I want to supposedly people have just been going through and taking screenshotting. Now, like a game like Uncharted, which had this big that was for taking screenshots and filtering and putting like a Instagram filter on it. I thought that was kind of dumb.
Yeah.
It's like you're supposed. I understand there's some great graphics in the game, but honestly, the game is not meant for that. It's meant.
No.
I mean, it's an adventure game. It's a
Oh, somebody else's galaxy.
Yeah. Well, these are all. Actually, no. These are all are not. Those are not real people have discovered it. Those were just plucked into the. People found it in the game files. That was a thing. So I don't know what happens when you start over. It's been so long since I played, and quite frankly,
this is what Brendan was talking about with the whole thing being really long.
Oh well, yeah, it takes a while, especially if you're going online. And I don't know if I have to start over and fix my ship up again. What's going to happen? It's been so long since I started the game when it first came out.
We have no idea.
We have no idea. Initialize. Oh, this is new.
Oh my.
Do I have to do something?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I have to do something.
Oh, I think you have to restart.
Well, no, I know I have to restart. Oh, that's fine. This is different.
Life support systems activated.
Hey! Look, we got somebody. Well,
what the heck?
I don't know if is that somebody playing or somebody watching. I don't know what that.
What? Who? What did you see?
Look in the comments. Sup? Hi, Mike. Thanks for.
Yo.
Thanks for hanging out. What's I don't know if he's playing the game and if he's just commenting on the game. That's actually what I'm thinking. I think I'm stuck in a screen. I can't do it.
Oh.
I travel to the center. The center of a Tootsie Pop? Oh, the game. I'm sorry. Oh, look! You can now see yourself.
Oh my gosh, you're so beautiful.
I know, look at me. I'm awesome looking. Spaceship! Spaceship, spaceship, spaceship!
Okay, that kind of...
I'm kind of like...
Oh, well, you're dying.
I'm dying. Oh, how do I,
you should, like... not die. You're... Oh, wow.
Oh, these are cool vortex fuses. I guess I should get my ship. Where's my ship at? Where the hell's my ship? Where's my ship?
It just went into fifth dimension. Oh my god.
I'm gonna have to go underground. I can't...
Well, you're in trouble.
Where's my ship?
Ship is like... I swear to God, if we, like, you just entered the circle...
Oh, it's hurting me. Oh
my gosh, zombie virus.
Oh, I can't stay in there. Jeez.
Oh my gosh.
The damn thing farted on me.
We're like...
What?
Released.
It released.
And smoke.
It just smoked.
Looks like a chimney.
It's hotboxed.
It's like my mom. Well, she actually doesn't smoke that much.
Oh great, there's a storm approaching. How the hell?
Well, I mean, it'd be
okay, so it used to be that you could see your ship.
Yeah, and now it's gone. It'd be amazing if you first got in the game and then, like, your ship, oh, it's over there. Wait, what's over there? Where? There, what's that?
What's that thing glowing?
Yes.
Oh, that's just a ball of some sort.
Well, you're not really...
Okay, I need to get... Well, duh, I need to...
Good job. At failing the game.
I don't have anything...
Well, nah,
I can give y'all some stuff. I'm cool. I mean, I played the game before.
Yeah,
I'll figure it out. You know, don't worry about that.
No, it's just...
I don't know this... Oh, okay. I'm getting...
Yeah.
Jeez, what are you...
Yeah, you're, it's like Fallout 4 all over again.
Yeah, I'm in the zone.
And then just Fallout in general.
Why?
You're in trouble.
I need to get underground.
I don't think you can get in trouble. I can't speak.
I don't know that I can respond to comments right now.
I cannot compute.
I'm trying to get it in.
We're trying to save ourselves here.
Well.
It's
been a while.
I don't think you can. You're too far gone. Wow. You look like an astronaut. You are an astronaut. Now what? This might be the thing with the thingy thing.
What?
Oh, never mind.
Thing with the thingy thing? What?
Oh, the thing with the...
It's okay. We're good for the moment.
Yeah.
Now, let's figure something out here. Alright.
Find us.
Oh, I need to, here's where I wanted to be.
Yeah.
Okay, so scanner, we need ferrite dust. It's basically iron. We need iron. And we have this stuff. Where is the spaceship at? I can't find it. Out of range. Oh,
is it supposed to be like that?
Okay, so I think what happens is the new game. I think
you have to go find it or something.
Yeah, and you don't have anything. It's like you have to wander. Ooh.
I was right.
All right, it came back.
Like.
I
thought it said feather duster on the
feather
corner.
Duster?
Ferrite dust or whatever. I'm going, you know. It's not good. My foot is asleep.
Oh, those things. I hate those things.
Everything is trying to kill you at the moment.
Yeah.
Your radiation's going down. Oh, that's why there was so much radiation. I'm an idiot.
It sucks starting over again.
Yeah.
This is why I didn't start over.
Something. Oh, don't go near that.
Something's farting.
Everything you found that smokes is very dangerous. And it all looks like
It's like
it could... This
is
oh,
like
it's moving!
Oh.
This is like a zombie planet. Oh.
Ooh, what's...
Airborne virus.
Oh, hi, Sentinel.
Yeah, we're trying to... Oh, look at them!
That's why it came up. It's watching me. Alright, so we need to find the ship, though. Ooh, scan that.
He knows.
Oh, what was that? Oh, that's it. Alright, did we find anything to fix? Yeah, we can repair it. Alright, what do I do? How do you fix it? Repair this technology. Oh, okay. Oh my gosh, we've did something.
Wow.
We did something useful.
That like never happens.
No, that never happens.
Oh, everything's changing.
There we go. There we go.
What I'm thinking happened is your thing crashed and then you flew out somehow so far away that it's like...
There we go. That's what I'm looking. That's ooh, look at this is neat.
Ooh.
Look at that. You're like
They see
up
me
doing-
rolling.
Uh-oh. So that's basically what they have done now is they've started you further away from your ship and you have to repair the scanner before you can even get anywhere. Before you can do anything. Hi, bud. Come on. It's okay. There we go. It's so weird being... I think I like first person better almost.
Yeah. I mean, like, I'm used to Primal Carnage, so this is very normal, because I always play as the dinosaurs, and it's like... Would you, like... Can you? Maybe there's, like, a...
Redeem bonus content. Just got the game for redeeming bonus content.
You're so mean.
What do you mean I'm so mean? They grew it back, I think.
You're destroying the environment.
No,
This is like actual, this is humanity in general.
Well, okay, so yeah. I mean, look,
The
you think about the
Sentinels are like,
explorers when they first came to a new world, they just
This
destroyed.
is basically,
Oh, so yeah, I wanted to say something
Christopher
else.
Columbus.
Well, oh god.
And that's not being political, that's just being me. And it's true. I mean...
Yeah,
But still.
So, okay, there's a thing.
Oh my gosh, you're sliding.
Oh, how do I...
Remember the angel dust?
Excuse me?
Or the fairy
I'm not sure I remember. I think I would remember it if I,
Yeah, I had Purgatory. Remember the fairy or the angel?
No, angel dust.
Angel dust.
And you're like, what's that? And you're like, that's salt and pepper. I'm like, oh my god, you just owned an adult who didn't understand what it was.
I don't know how I knew that.
Because, figure, salt and pepper, white and black. It's, dude, we parked really far away.
Yeah, I don't think we parked. I think we slid.
I mean, it's just like.
This is like, when you
come out of Walmart and you forget
slide.
where we parked in the Tilt-A-Whirl section. Where the hell is the car? Oh, there's like a.
So you sit there and unlock and lock your car for like 5 minutes trying to look for the.
I want to get in my ship just so I can rest from it. Oh,
breathe.
Okay. So I don't, like I said, I don't, Mike, if you're still out there, and I don't know if you're watching the video or if you are playing in the game right now. I don't know, because this is my first time playing this as multiplayer, playing solo.
Yeah, and I don't think we've ever broadcasted this before.
No, I've never broadcasted
whatsoever.
at all. Whew, okay. Whoa. Alrighty. Okay. Launch thrusters off. Well, yeah, we're gonna fix it. I have awoken near a crashed starship. Oh yeah, it's only some ones to do.
Must be a sick party, dude. Must have been. I can't.
It looks good. So I need a self-guided repair protocol. This is like a tutorial, but they kind of built it into like a computer log, which is cool. I like how they did that. So we need to get hermetically. We have to get a hermit. hermetic seal and a metal plating. So you think about it, hermetic. Look at it. We can build what is it? A cash register?
Looks cool, whatever it is.
Projectile ammunition. Oh, it's shells. Metal plating. We can make one of them. We need one of them. But we also need to get a hermetic seal. Where would a hermetic seal?
Reminds me
think
like
we know how to make it yet.
This kind of reminds me of like Skyrim, like when they're like when you have to like not use guns and stuff. I mean, you have a gun, but like you like bow and arrows.
Yeah, I use bow and arrows all the time in Skyrim.
I know bow and arrows are like
basic weapon.
Beautiful. I sometimes use like swords and stuff, but I normally use what.
You know, the funny thing is that going from game to game, it's like playing Skyrim and then going into a game like Dead Island or something else. And it's like I have no idea what the controls are anymore. And now I don't even remember how half the controls are in this game. What are we trying to do here? We're trying to build or fix the ship. We need pure ferrite. Good luck with that. And metal plating hermetic seal. Okay, I don't think we know how to make a hermetic seal yet. I don't think we know how to make it. That's the problem. Alright. Oh. Yeah. Okay. Whoops. So, this might be a short stream.
Yeah.
This might be short because I just don't know what the hell's going on. Maybe here we go. We'll do that. We'll send for help.
Well, who's gonna come?
I don't think anybody is.
I mean, we're gonna have other players here, or is this like just other like AI or something?
No, I don't think there's anybody.
Oh.
I think this is just part of the game.
Oh.
Yeah, that worked. Great, good job.
Radiation protection falling.
Okay, so, alright, well.
That was pointless. Oh, your ship is like on fire. It should have exploded by now.
Hi!
You put your guns away.
I should destroy them. I don't even have a gun. I just have a mining. Patch metal plating onto the pulse engine. Alright, patch metal plating onto the pulse engine. Okay. Hey! Hermetic seal. Repair. Cannot build. We need damage.
We need a hermetic seal. How? Look at the hermetic seal.
How does one hermetic seal?
No, go back out of the thing.
Yeah.
And look for the hermetic seal.
It's not in here, though.
Yeah, it should be.
Oh, wait a second. Wait. Idiot killer. It's not doing anything.
Click out of the class thing or whatever. And then go like to technology. Oh,
this is where you install.
Suit.
That's the technology for the ship where you install
like go back into the general.
The thrusters and stuff like that.
Look or try to craft something. Like click on the.
Okay,
thing.
I tried to craft it.
And then go up and down.
It's not in my. I can't. There's nothing in here.
Well, then you're gonna have to find it.
you're gonna have to walk. You're gonna just have to walk.
I mean.
But it doesn't tell you how to fix a deflector shield. Or how to fix the pulse engine.
Well, you have it. You need a hermit.
I need a hermit.
You need a hermetic thing. I don't know.
Okay, well, what do we need? What's the missing component we need? Right, the hermetic seal. Yeah. But how do you build a hermetic seal?
I don't think you can.
Well, I'm sure that there's something.
You can probably find one on the crash site. I'm sure there's
one
there.
You would think. Uh-oh. What happened? Why? I'm under the ship now or something. Okay. It spawned a thing. An event. Nearby. There you go.
There we go. See, I'm smart.
Well, what do you mean you're smart? What did you do?
I said it's gotta be somewhere in the crash site.
Well, it's somewhere nearby. Let's see.
But that's near the... there's exploded parts everywhere. This is a crash.
So I'm gonna sift through things I've never seen before to find a piece that I don't know what it looks like.
Well, you know what it looks like. It showed you a picture of it. No, not kinda. It showed you a picture of it. Are you as blind as I? Well, you're blinder than I am.
I can't see out the outside. So okay, so where is it at though?
Like, look on your scanner thing. Don't you have? Oh, your thing is damaged. Never mind. It's looking around.
It's not telling me where it's at.
Wander around until you find it.
Wander around.
This is how I play games.
This is how.
I just wander around until I find it.
This is how they ended up in the desert for 40 years.
Yeah.
Wander around until we find the promised land. That's fine. Just don't worry about it.
Well, like in. Okay, now I'm gonna get all raging about it. Like in Fallout New Vegas, they have this one quest, and I think it's severely glitched out for me. Because you have to go talk to the Great Khans, but I can't get to the Great
Khan.
But I can't get to the Great Khans because I don't know, like, I think they have the spot to let me in, but they won't let me in because I need to talk to the Great Khans, but the Great Khan, they're like blocking off the Great Khans, and I tried parkouring my way into the thing and defying the laws of gravity.
Parkouring your way in.
Yes. Like, I try to scale the walls, and it doesn't work very well.
It's daylight, please.
You see Saturn. Wonder if that even does anything.
I know. Well, it obviously gave me help. Said I needed a part.
Somebody. That was just like an in-game message. I don't think you were calling. I don't think it's something you're supposed to be calling the developers.
Sean Murray.
Help me out
Help
here.
Me out. Hello Games, come pick me up.
I need a ride home.
You need a ride home.
I got so drunk I crashed my vehicle.
Some space milk that screwed me up.
It's
Alright,
that weird
so
scene in
let's
Star Wars.
just wander around and see what
You're just drinking blue milk.
Yep, because no story ever started. Good story ever started from milk. Yeah. Oh my God.
What's that green stuff over there? You should touch
That's
it.
like, yeah, that's. I think it's underground.
It's like I wasn't gonna have one of those like those what's it called? I almost called it around here. Just s'mores bars, but like now I kind of want.
Yeah, we will have all that. Uh-oh! Do you remember when I first played this game?
Yeah.
And we were like stuck. We were like in a big rock.
Yeah.
And
I remember that.
He was like just checking us out the whole time.
He was like, what are you doing?
And it's like one of the we have an entire video of us just sitting there going like, oh boy, gonna get us, Mr. Sentinel, no, Mr. Sentinel. And it was the funny thing was I didn't even know that at the time that whatever we were messing with was not even like a it was an element or an ore that it wouldn't have hurt, it wouldn't have bothered us because of it. It was a neutral item.
So he didn't really care about it.
No, he didn't care about us.
That's how most,
Well, yeah, I was like, I didn't realize that it was like a.
conservation
Where the flip is this stupid hermetically sealed?
Pick up the big glowing blue plant. It looks pretty. You can stick it in your hair or something.
Jetpack power surge.
You can be one of those like. You could be like one of those what's it called? Tumbler people, flower crowns, or something. I don't know. I've got a lot going on in here.
What the hell are you talking about, Willis?
I got a lot going on in my brain right now.
Yeah, I noticed that.
99% of it is screaming.
Oh my God, really? Why?
Well, it's just because I'm constantly yelling in my brain.
Why are you yelling?
Because I am. Apparently, as a child, I used to tell you that I swore in my brain.
No, the story went. No, this was how the story went. For those of you not watching, there was you were gonna start kindergarten, and you were 4, and it's like, okay,
Don't say any of the stuff you
kids
say.
say funny things. It's cute when they say swear words and blah blah blah. And we're like, look, you're going into kindergarten now, all right? You can't be funny and cute and get away with that stuff.
You're basically telling me to not be anything like you.
Exactly. It's exactly right. We're just saying, look, be better.
Be better.
Yeah, and
be a better person.
Yeah, and we're like, look, you cannot go into class. You can't go into kindergarten and swear. You can't do that.
I don't really think
and you're like,
but...
I can say anything I want in my mind.
Radiation protection.
And I'm not wrong.
Oh, what's this?
Something you probably shouldn't go near.
Oh. I think we better go check this out.
Probably another player. Although I'm not sure players are very common in this. I mean, it's like 8 at night, 8 p.m.
Yeah, but they could be like in
Germany
or something
like,
where it's like daytime.
It's like 11
yeah,
in the morning.
I don't know what the time difference is, but it could be daylight out there. I mean, you know.
Yeah.
Some kid in his lederhosen playing, what's this, the No Man's Sky?
Don't be... that was kind of rude.
No, that, well, you know, I don't know what German accent. But everything sounds more angry.
Die over here.
What the heck was that? That was like,
I don't know, it was like...
That was like a sad Schwarzenegger. Get these people out! Oh my gosh.
It sounded like... I was trying to copy Pyro, but it didn't.
Radiation protection.
Oh, I know what you
From Carnegie. He's like screaming. You know, apparently in that game, fun fact. I just learned this. If you drop pyros on other people, it kills both of them. Like as a pterodon or whatever.
You pick up a player and you drop it on another player.
Well, you pick up pyros are like the...
What are pyros?
They're fat...
Excuse me?
Sorry, that's a bit offensive. But like, they're a bigger male character. Like, they're like, you know, pyromaniac.
Okay, they're a bigger player, yeah.
And they're basically, you know, they're like, you know, bigger player or a bigger character to play as. But they've got a flamethrower, but it's also a chainsaw at the same time.
Nice. So pyro, I guess, has something to do with fire.
Yes.
So you pick them up and you...
He's got like...
You see where I'm going?
Red
You drop it like it's hot.
Yes, basically. You pick him up, and since there's so much Scottishness. You just drop all of that on another player.
They're like the G.I. Joe, like
yes, they're
the G.I. Joe. What are you doing? I'm a G.I. Joe, the Scottish. Gonna drop it like it's hot. What are you doing? Oh, sorry. What happened? Oh, you drove. I can't walk over there and check it out. What? This is usually about the time Bailey abandons me in any game that she just watches. To infinity and beyond. Oh.
Protection. Stabilizing.
Actually, hey, if you're going to be over there, do something useful and look up hermetic seal. Where the hell am I going to find the hermetic seal? H-E-R-M-E-T-I-C. Hermetic. E-I-C, but No Man's Sky, otherwise, God knows what you'll get.
I don't think I will. How to get hermetic seal out of there? I'll see.
Go for it. No, don't watch a video. Screw them. Don't give anybody else any publicity.
High performance carbon seal able to withstand both the
Look at this little guy on my shoulder.
A hermetic seal can be built using a blueprint and the following resources. Condensed carbon. You need a blueprint.
How do I get a blueprint? Listen.
The component...
What?
The component blueprint is new as the next one.
So I gotta get condensed carbon. It's probably what I need to do. It's probably probably the thing is I'll know how to build it once I get the components I need. And I used freaking carbon to fix my laser. I did. I didn't look up pyro. I looked up. As thrilling as that conversation was, I'm more concerned on the game. It's like, hey, while you're dying on a stranded on a planet, let's go look up something about another game. Because, you know, these are the thoughts I have when I'm asphyxiating. Yeah. Oh my god. Ridicule? 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 Is that... How do I... Okay. I have no idea. Well, folks, my first ever, probably my last ever stream. Yeah, well, it's like I need to find condensed carbon, and I don't know where condensed... Yeah, that's why they released this in the Xbox One. They simultaneously released. Well, the Sentinels are not aggressive, but it is radiating. Wow, really? I know the basics. Okay. Cannot be crafted. I have to go find it. Is what we're saying. Is what we're saying. I have to go find it. Well, I don't know where I would go find it at. I'm basically on a giant salt lick is what I'm on.
After the building is constructed and constructed, send the signals, locate nearby structures. Got some coordinates to explore. You may have to do this repeatedly. Some players are experiencing
Ahoy. Are you telling me this is all glitched and we can't do it anyways?
Radiation protection falling.
Great. Love this. Well, I love this. I love this idea.
Product constructed. Technology installed.
how much of a weirdo I am. I'm checking the seals.
Why? What happened when you were drinking?
I finished it.
Oh,
Like the second bottle, I finished.
nice. Good job. Ah. Okay, so I've managed to.
I suck at frozen water bottles.
I managed to do something with my visor.
That's good.
So now I can see where things are at on the, I can see how the top has gone.
Well, they said the signal thing, booster thing, is a very good tool, but the only problem is that it needs a blueprint to craft, and I don't know.
I need to find blueprints is what I need to find.
Yes.
Is what we're saying.
I think Mike has left us.
I think Mike got tired of us not responding to him. He was being very helpful, and I'm sorry, Mike. I really appreciate you trying to...
We just don't know how to reply.
Well, yeah, I don't know how to reply first.
This is like the first time we've done broadcasting on.
Yeah, because like I said, I don't know if that was from the game or if that was from...
Watching it on YouTube. He's watching it on YouTube.
He's watching it on YouTube. Thing to watch.
I guess how
I mean, let's put it this way.
most streamers do it.
So, but I wanted to tell you this. This was what was the interesting thing, is that somebody put on a world somewhere in the game. Now remember, the idea behind No Man's Sky was that you could travel throughout the galaxy or the universe and name things, discover things and name them, and your name would be on it, would be part of some kind of the database. You know, it's like we named, what was it, Emmy Lou or whatever, Oscar, Pepper Prime. Remember we named one of the planets Pepper Prime? And
Just basically everybody does that.
yeah, pretty much. But we basically, oh my goodness, look at that!
Wow! Those are magnificent!
Look at, they're huge!
It's like
I hope they don't try to attack me.
We'll find out in a second.
They didn't show up until I fixed my visor, I'll tell you that.
Wow.
They're beautiful!
I know, they're gorgeous.
Oh, more!
So much life!
So it's like once you fix your visor, then the animals show up. Look at that little thing derping around.
Oh my gosh, it looks like a dog.
But the idea is that, you can build things, you can discover things and attach your name to it.
These birds are deciding to
And then people can travel throughout the game and find the things that you have discovered. It's kind of neat, you know?
in the sky.
Yeah. And,
Aldwin.
yeah.
Fuss
No,
Road
don't say that. Don't say that. But the whole idea is like, okay, so you have that concept. Now with multiplayer, you can actually interact with the people on the planet. You can build bases together. You can do all kinds of stuff. But the thing is that two guys or one person, whatever, decided to have a little fun with the game and created like a scavenger hunt. They actually somewhere in the in the game there is like Bitcoin. You know what Bitcoin is? Right?
Yeah.
Cryptocurrency. They actually left a beacon or something somewhere with a message on it. Oh no. That's super that shit. But they've left a Bitcoin somewhere in the game, and that people can find it. I mean, it's interesting how that
Yeah.
But it's like this. It creates an interesting concept, though.
Yeah.
And here's what I'm here's what I'm thinking. Let's say you are a shady, actor from some other country that has been sanctioned, and you cannot do business with the United States or another country. You've been put on this sanction. Okay.
I think.
No, they just disconnected.
Okay.
So let's say
you might need to put new batteries in it.
No, I don't think that's the case. Here's the thing. So, like you're some country that is being sanctioned by the United States for human rights violations or whatever else, or doing something horrible, and you are being punished. So they want you to suffer. And one of those things is you can't do with business with other countries that you would normally export and import trade with. So let's say you want to get around the system, and they do this now. They set up shell companies in other countries and use those, like for China and North Korea. That's how they kind of get around sanctions. But just think about it. If like you wanted to pay for a illegal venture, go onto a video game like this and put a thing somewhere, and leave an exorbitant amount like a Bitcoin wallet, the information on how to retrieve it in the game, and then you, as the person who's going to be paid by that Bitcoin, goes into the game and gets it, and gets paid by. I mean, it's just, it opens up an entirely new realm of.
Oh my gosh!
I know. You think about that.
No, you don't want to say this though, because like
Listen,
what if
people
a
are smarter than I
official
am.
is watching?
People are smarter than I am. It's not going to be that, you know, I just suddenly gave somebody an idea on how to
If you're using
fund terrorism.
If
you know.
If you're going to use a game to like do something illegal, you need.
Well.
Not okay.
But,
Well, a
I
lot
mean,
of people use games to do stuff illegal.
No, but think about that. Like, you could actually pay. You could actually. There was talk about how people were paying for people in game, like they were paying to play. Like, there's been games where people would sell off items in their I forget what game it was. It was Guild Wars or World of Warcraft or something like that. You could actually you could sell stuff to, you know. What it was you were kind of like monetizing the game that you didn't own.
Yeah.
And people were making money off of playing a game. And it was kind of like, hey, that's not cool. You're not allowed to do that. So they sort of like put the kibosh on being able to do that. But there was like games where people would like get these. I don't know if it was Diablo. I think Diablo was one of them, which is like sort of like an isometric kind of like game, like a platform, like you run around and you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we gotta go find. See if we try to find this.
It'd be amazing if we watched one of those birds with giant animals. It wouldn't be amazing, but it'd be cool.
They just kind of like. They just, you know, the animals that did hurt, you know. Oh, Lucy's. There's something else.
Saying, well, planet information. Oh, my problem is I just sit there and have the scanner on and just look at all this stuff.
Well, that's the whole thing. It's like I'm sitting here goofing around, and I should be taking pictures and stuff, but I don't mind. I'm not to a point where I can like comfortably just wander around and do stuff. But it is pretty in a sense. Maybe we'll find something good. See? What is this? Atlas bow.
Oh. You know, if we ever find a planet that's our name, we are naming it Ya Boy. I don't care what you say.
You know, you don't think somebody's already named the planet Ya Boy?
I don't know.
You don't think that's happening?
People will probably name them like insane things like
Uganda Knuckles.
Uganda.
Yeah.
Or
I know the way.
Or like memes or something that they named them as. Somebody, oh, look at the dog.
I know. Look at that.
I bet you somebody's named planet. What's it called? Oh my gosh, what is that position?
It's got a little head.
I think it's got like one single small foot, and then like the rest are just like. But like, it's a gout. But
It's got a gout.
no, but like, what was I even saying? I bet somebody's named like planets after memes like somebody touch my spaghetti or something.
Yeah.
Or I don't know. It's like.
Guess what this could be? Booey! There
Yes!
you go. Jeez, easy.
I'm going to blow it.
I figured we would go one of these places.
R.I.P. headphone users. Although there are no ears being blown up because there are no ears listening to this. This is like
Where's the damn shit?
ASMR. Oh, Caitlin really wanted a Hamilton ASMR.
Isn't there, now listen, isn't there a Who Touched My Spaghetti ASMR?
I think there is.
Oh, you can't do it.
We're so wrong in so many ways.
We're so wrong.
I don't see the point of ASMR.
Don't try. Don't even try to figure it out.
No. Really look at the one that's releasing gas and see if it's harmful.
Gamma weed.
Oh, it's just non-existent. Ouch.
Up!
Oh, it's an animal.
Yeah, I didn't think that's what it was.
I thought it was like some sort of plant coming out to get you.
I thought it was too at first. I'm up here for a reason.
Oh. Oh. That's
Oh. Yeah, they've instituted all these ways of like.
They make you actually have to work. Are
I know.
you serious?
Yeah, I know. Well, and that's the thing is people really got pissy about the game when it first came out. It was like, oh, they promised all these things and they didn't deliver. Well,
it's not even like, it's like an alpha, isn't it?
Well, no, it was no. They released it on day one. It was released. It was a $60 game that they released, and they had so much hype around it based on the idea that you could do all of these things, and it didn't live up to it.
Well,
there wasn't multiplayer
of
in a sense. There wasn't all that stuff. But here's the thing: you essentially got a game that produced like a quintillion number of planets to explore,
and lots of
with
fauna.
no load screens at all. I mean, you travel from a spaceship to a planet to another a planet to a different galaxy, and you never have a traditional load screen. Now, granted, after about 17 or so planets, you tend to see the same things over and over again. That's not, that was kind of a thing. But I don't. I mean, the idea that it was like this very isolated, very solitude experience, cold, dark space. Lonely.
AI suck.
It was. Oh my.
Wow, something that might actually be useful for once.
It is. Those things are expensive. But, and people, and granted, should they have said, oh, when we first released the game, you're going to be able to do X, Y, and Z, and then after a while, you're going to be able to do A, B, and C. It's coming. We have to lay the groundwork first. That probably would have made everything a little bit better. And they didn't do it that way. They just sort of like said, oh, okay, yeah, we figure you can do that. Theoretically, maybe they should have been a little bit more upfront about it. I get that. But now people coming back to the game a year or 2 years later and realizing it's a good game now. They put all these things in. My problem is that you tend to destroy what the game originally was when it first came out by adding in all these things. And the people that stay with you from the beginning are now like, oh, I don't know about this anymore.
Yeah.
Because you know what it's like going into public lobbies of Grand Theft Auto.
Oh, yeah.
PvP. Like the people have been talking about how their stuff's getting griefed. Like they come back to their base and it's all destroyed and stuff. And I'm like, okay, that's not cool at all. Alright. Yay! We repaired the ship. At least in that much time we managed to repair the ship. Now we gotta get free.
This is gonna be the
dihydrogen
boring
jelly
stream ever
Could
that
you please,
nobody has
well,
watched.
no, yeah, well, could you please pass the jelly? We gotta get pure ferrite. How do you get pure ferrite?
I don't know.
The next thing.
Dip it in holy water.
I do like the fact that you can repair parts of the ship. You don't have to hold on to the things in your inventory. That's kind of neat. Oh yeah. Cannot build. So how do you build pure ferrite? We don't know that yet. That might be next time.
I don't think you can. You go to look for it. It's like a mineral.
Probably do. Nope. Alright. Nobody's watching. It's 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
It's been 49 minutes, 50 minutes. We've accomplished one thing we set out to do. I think I'm going to call it that.
Yeah, we've basically done it.
We've basically done nothing but talk.
I don't even think Mike was watching the stream.
No,
I think he just
Mike
he's just like,
care.
hey, yo.
Oh, what's this?
You can check it.
Pugnium. Tamper prevention device. Unit designed to destroy vital in the event. Great, that's nice.
Griefing!
Yeah, so they're trying to put in part of the update, they're trying to put in some non-griefing, anti-griefing things, but that's it. So I think, alright.
Well, it'd be funny if an admin, like, is there even, if they added an admin thing, you're going to get trolled so hard. Badmins are going to, like, wreck you.
So, alright, that's it for tonight. Hey, I want to thank y'all for watching. I'm going to try to edit this back and put it into a regular video for later on.
And actually use it.
Yeah, I mean, it's on the channel now, but, you know.
Oops.
We can't take it back now.
Oh, well.
I want to thank Bailey for joining me, and thank you, Mike, for trying to help us out. We were horribly...
the other Mike.
We couldn't help you.
Yeah.
We couldn't take your help. We're
No.
sorry. So, if you like what you see, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, and leave me a comment.
Yeah, I mean, like, we have no comments whatsoever, so,
not
I mean,
any good ones anyway.
it's like when you walk into a cave and there's nobody there and you suddenly hear a voice shouting and it's like...
Alright, well, good night, everybody.
I'm not alone in this universe. I'm not the only one.